Hi students, today we will discuss a problem on quadratic equations. The question is, if alpha comma beta belongs to complex numbers or the distinct roots of the equation x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0, then we need to find the value of alpha power 101 plus beta power 107. Before going to solve this question, I will give you a quadratic equation standard roots. Like, for suppose if the quadratic equation is like x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0, then the roots are, one is omega, another one is omega square. Why? Because if you know that omega is cube roots of unity, then we know that omega cube equal to 1 and 1 plus omega square equal to 0. Now if you observe this, then from that equation x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0, if I substitute omega, then it will satisfy clearly. If for suppose if it is omega, then it will be clearly 1 plus omega square, and anyway that is equal to 0. If I substitute omega square also, it will become omega power 4 plus omega plus 1, then it is omega power 4, we can write it as omega cube into omega, and here it is omega square. So omega cube value is what? 1. So that clearly 1 plus omega square, it will become 0. So this is one standard form. Like if x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0, quadratic equation, the roots are omega and omega square. Now here the given question is x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0. So according to this, x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0, then the roots are minus omega and minus omega square. So whatever you want, consider alpha minus omega or beta minus omega, whatever it may be. Now from this we need to find alpha power 101, beta power 107. So it is alpha power 101 plus beta power 107. Now alpha is what? Both are odd numbers only. Minus omega whole power 101 plus minus omega square whole power 107. So when it is both odd numbers, I can take minus common. Then omega power 101, I can write it as omega cube whole power 33 into omega square plus, anyway this is omega square whole power 107. Clearly it is omega power 214. Now can I say that it is omega cube whole power, now if we divide with 3, like it will be, I can say that it is 213 into omega, 71 times it will get cancelled, into omega. Then it is, now omega cube whole power 33 value 1, and here also this value is 1. What is there in that bracket is omega square plus omega. Now from this standard form, 1 plus omega square equal to 0. So from this, what we can say? Omega square plus omega equal to minus 1. So here you can substitute minus of minus 1, that is equal to 1.